his 154-pound WBA title on the line, and only his 12th fight he won the title. Kevin Kelly hadn't really broken a sweat yet, interestingly enough.
WBA Super Welterweight Championship. David, the American Dream, retook his awesome right claw and undefeated record into the #1 WBA contender. Originating to fight
Kelly is one of those fighters who's best described as cute. That's a metaphor for quick, mobile, able to jab, and not a big threat to knock you out with one punch. What Kelly does do, though, is win. Just ask opponents like Nico Toriari. That's what's got into the door of a world championship. Something he wants to bring back to Australia, both for himself. Wants to take it back for the Aboriginal people in his native Australia. They did have was a champion who was an Aborigine, and Kevin Kelly. Right now, he's not worried about it. What he's worried about is merely the business at hand, taking care of Kevin Kelly.
1997, the 23-year-old went pro. Reid lived up to his Olympic and amateur accolades, walloping Robert Kuhn in Denver. It only took one punch to send Jorge Vaca to the boardwalk in Atlantic City. The healthiest story for Simon Brown was sayonara. And then, Reid's crowning moment, capturing the WBA Junior Middleweight Championship belt in front of friends and relatives who have stood behind him all these years.
Reid now making his way to the ring as the champion.
12 victories, including 7 by knockout tonight.
David Reid, Richard, he is a very... I didn't come here to lay down.
If you don't have the butterfly, something's wrong with you. So you lose the butterfly. Wrong.
You saw that first little... Real willing to impart any information other than to say, I have a plan. To Reid's left, he would bring that eye. I should let Sean tell you this, but I'll quote him. That, of course, when you lift your head up, but extension is fine. And it's not really caused during the course of that fight, fighting a dipper,
Reid's been stick
jab, and you're right. And when he throws it, it's that he has a chance in this fight. He's got a little more flat. Reid still fighting. There's some fan support here. Six brothers.
I think it's that he seemed to he didn't
thing worth talking about here. Not elaborated on it. That Kelly, there's a good right hand from Reid. And that staggered Kelly. Punch is much harder. He's got to win fights with. This guy really had amateur, and he was fighting guys who'd had a lot of ammo on and continued to stay out. As I mentioned, if he had got a player in Australia, pretty serious. All the 3 major sanctioning organizations.
Kevin Kelly spread that wide. He
long body, doesn't he? It's emphasized, which helps his punching as well. One big punch landed in the first 2 rounds. That was by David Reid. There's names to give Reid the gold between the two of you a little bit. Take away the jab with Kelly.
What to do? We want to just look for our counters. He's going okay. He's just got to work on the back move. Use his angles, use his lateral movements. Too late, but make the judge take notice.
Yeah, and they don't seem awed by it either. That I think is significant. Those length, nobody's your friend.
He just got a heavier hand. That's all there is to it.
But Kelly, I think, is doing all right. He's not. I've seen him jabbing that one jab out there.
If David Reid has got what he can whack.
If he can continue going after this year, yeah, it will be the glamour division in sports in the year 2000 in the boxing. Kelly just walked into a end of 3. Is beginning actually to show a little bit of wear. He got hit. Kevin Kelly is falling in a circle to the right here, much as Boudwani did.
His maximizes. He gets any close.
Present Australia and the first Aboriginal champions, and Lionel Rose won. He has a communication with Lionel Rose. Aboriginal Aborigine was Yvonne Goolagong, who did so well. It was Tony Mundine for the championship, but Monzon won, and Reid was unable to answer. You're seeing, we've told you that Kelly, you're seeing some of this speed we told you about at Kevin Kelly. He's getting brave, too. Now, that may not necessarily be a good thing. There's that jab again. A lot of people badmouth Kevin Kelly. Tokyo, and he fought once.
I'll tell you one thing.
I think you get a pretty good idea when you're around this business for a chance, and who doesn't. That Kevin Kelly was the least fighter, and I think he's proven so far. The corner, Al Mitchell was giving a talking to David Reid. David looked up at Al and said, "I feel good, Al," and he goes, "Yeah, you do." These two, and right now, speaking of Al
First of all, is he telling me he realizes he doesn't think it's bad, his eye.
So they see him, they know him, and he ain't having a problem.
Throwing punches to the body. 3 punches, he will go.
All right, thanks, Sean, and thanks to Al Mitchell. We talked about their relationship. David Reid's childhood to his store. Playing a game to go to David's boxing was okay. And, that created a bond that has simply not changed. And Kelly came right back and answered it with his own. Getting around it. And drooping down that Boudwani did. He's giving you kind of a different look. Now he's going more to his left. That Kelly can punch. I think that's what he punched him there. We might be wrong.
You might be wrong.
I don't think the KO guy. Now Kevin Kelly has to be very. You're going to watch a great punch here from Kevin Kelly. Left hook, side of the chin. The judges' scorecards. I mean, that's a great punch. Now keep this in the 6th round. And now Kelly is staggered. A short shot by David Reid staggered Kevin Kelly. But Kelly battles back. Now Kelly has to be to the body also. And he has ground. He's still just walking.
Clean knockdown, no question about that.
Hurt by it, but sure got his attention. I think it's the Australians I can hear in his corner yelling from here, just box him. David Reid's wheelhouse. He's really fighting it at David Reid's. There's been a couple of flashes of hit perceptibly to pick up his pace in this round. I understand, which is why Kelly is fighting. That's where Reid wants him. It's been a round for David Reid. Good boxer. He still is making Reid miss that he belongs. End of 6. We'll be back. Interesting advice in Kevin Kelly's corner. And Al Mitchell, meanwhile, saying you're making this a much harder fight than it needs to be. Utilizing the same message to Reid. Use your jab more, Dave.
9 for Kelly.
Or at least his people. Kelly did that in the last round and not very effectively. He just needs to keep mixing up his attack. Stay at long range. Jab. I've seen Kelly in other fights throw better combination. The same thing because he hasn't utilized
it up a little bit. He's going to have to outbox him out. And he's going to do more than just jab, but he's doing okay.
Sure, the judges. Kelly has validated his position. For it. As round number 7. This is a more effective round for Kevin Kelly. That last round, especially that looping right hand over there, he took most of that. Al Mitchell won. Kevin Kelly's cornerman asking him to double up. He's done a very good job of keeping his point.
Get to him the way he wants to.
A very physical guy. He played rugby before as a very tough. Jim got involved. Boxer. 28 years. David Reid, I think, has got to get a little busier. He corner with some of the byplay between Mitchell. Sit down, young man. Young man. They both cracked up laughing. Kelly. Fish in a blood up by that. It's going to be
right now. You can see Kevin Kelly is really going for the eye.
Right there on it. Right as Sean was telling us. Immediately went right back to his game plan.
The eye label on the side of the temple.
David Reid does.
Yes, the pet temple.
This is still an eminently winnable fight. He's fighting a nice round here, round 9. Reid still talking to Kelly, saying, come on. That time. Giving himself the best chance. Really major league power. Yeah, and one big punch.
Yeah, it is. I gave that last.
To say, you know what you're talking about, and it's accurate.
Able to beat him in his hometown. It just scored fairly. I mean,
judging in New Jersey, I found it for him to do more, but I think he's keep working with that jab if he can.
Still two crusades about that would call his eye to close tomorrow.
Kelly keeping the pressure on him. Punches. Reid still straight ahead, being the aggressor.
back to play.
I know, but he's not doing it. Thrown, and it's very busy in this round.
He hasn't had more of an activity level.
Not breathing particularly heavy, not breathing.
No, but you could see that short, kind of crisp, compact style.
Can a challenger win now in a close to?
Yeah. Now back in the bicycle goes Kelly, and right back to the jab. See, each time he gets nailed a little bit, knows what's happening out there, and he knows even when he's been hurt a little bit.
It is smart fighter.
Reid still pressing. He's not going to the body.
And he can't keep getting hit with shots like that.
I agree with you. Well,
He's young, yeah. That they want to listen more.
Aboriginal race. He thought he could do something really positive for the Aboriginals if he could win here tonight, or at least perform in a very respectable manner. He's more than done that.
Got a right hand in. Reid mocking like it didn't hurt. Nonetheless, it was a good punch, whether it hurt or not. It was a good punch.
But Kelly doesn't go
Smart. The only time he's gotten in trouble is when he's been in close quarters.
Kelly's made a lot of friends in the United States tonight. Maybe not in this crowd.
Came here to, regardless of how the judges see this fight.
All those critics who lambasted him as a phony, he is anything but that.
This fight, I wouldn't be surprised to see the decision go. Still not sure how much Kevin Kelly.
Reid's really trying to pressure him, and I think David Reid needed to put this on.
So no matter what happens here.
Here behind us are screaming, he's hurt, go get him. The scoring will certainly be very interesting.
Yes, it was fine. I think you could probably make a case for either fighter, but it's a close fight. Knockdown.
First one, but later on in the round, another right hand. And Reid did
Still WBA Super Welterweight Champion of the World.